Alright, guys, welcome back. Today, we're diving into our very first mission in GTA Vice City, called The Party. After being released from a 15-year prison sentence, Tommy Vercetti is back in Vice City. But he's starting from scratch, and the first step is making connections with the city's elite. This mission kicks off with a high-class party hosted by none other than Colonel Cortez. It's time for Tommy to make a name for himself. Let's get started.
Sidewalk's big enough for two.
Hello, Sonny.
Tommy! Tommy!
Go get some sleep, he says. I have been sitting in this chair.
The first task is to get dressed for the occasion. We're going to stop by Raphael's to pick up a new suit. Gotta look sharp if we're going to impress the Colonel and his guests. On the way to Raphael's, you can really take in the vibrant streets of Vice City, palm trees, neon lights, and that classic 80s vibe. It's like Miami turned up to 11. The nostalgia here is strong, and even though this game is almost 2 decades old, the atmosphere is still unmatched. Now that we've grabbed the suit, it's time to head to the marina for the party.
Nice bite!
Colonel Cortez is quite the figure in Vice City's underground, and this party is where we meet some of the most important players in the game. We're introduced to characters like the shady real estate mogul Avery Carrington, the flamboyant Kent Paul, and of course, Lance Vance, a key figure in the story. Rockstar did an amazing job setting up these introductions. Speaking of Lance Vance, this is the first time Tommy meets him. He's smooth, cool, and clearly someone who's going to be important down the road. Of course, we know how things play out later in the story, but for now, it's all about making allies. Tommy's going to need all the help he can get to reclaim his status in Vice City. It's interesting how the game subtly sets the tone for Lance and Tommy's partnership, which starts here but evolves in unexpected ways.
Straight to the proposition.
Drinks.
After chatting with the guests and making some important connections, it's time to leave the party and pick up Colonel Cortez's daughter, Mercedes. She's going to be hanging with Tommy for a while. It's clear she's got her eyes on him, but Tommy's too focused on business to get distracted.
Will you be working for my father?
While we're
Maybe.
driving Mercedes, let's take a moment to appreciate the open-world mechanics of Vice City. You can explore the city at your own pace, take in the sights, and just cruise around in classic cars. Overall, this mission is just a taste of what's to come, but it sets up the world perfectly. We've met some key characters and got a glimpse of the power dynamics at play in Vice City. It may seem like a simple party on the surface, but this is where the wheels start turning for Tommy's rise to power. From here, things only get more intense. Next up, we're jumping into Back Alley Brawl, where things start heating up and Tommy gets his hands dirty. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of the action. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode of the Faceless Gamer's Vice City series.